right, welcome back, friends. We are on video 4 of your new consultant training video series. Today, we're going to talk all about how to enter your orders into that first party. So, the last video, we talked about how to set up that party. Now, we're going to talk about you have collected your orders and you are ready to enter your party orders. So, there are two ways that you can collect your party orders. The first way is by providing that link that I showed you how to copy to your party guests. They go on your website, they order directly there, and it gets shipped straight to them. That's option number one. Now, with that, your party guests will pay shipping, so there's no avoiding that, but they would get it right away. That's a commonly asked question is if, Jenny orders from my party and she goes in, does she have to wait to get her order until I close my party? The answer to that is no. Those party orders that are done on your website will go separately. So now I'm going to share with you my screen so that you can see um, what it looks like to enter your order. Okay, so here we go, my friends. All right, so if I go into my dashboard here, okay, and I go into orders, I want to just show you quickly how to go in and edit that order. So under your orders tab here off to the side, you have options. We saw this last time we did a create the party. To go into the party already created, you want to click on open orders. And you'll see Johanna's launch party here. Now, I can go into edit details and that would allow me to extend out the party if I needed to for whatever reason, or I can click on edit orders so that I can add items to my order. Now, here is where you would add another guest. So if you wanted to add your friend Susie Q, you could go ahead and do that. Now you'd create a new customer and you would start entering in all of her information here. We'll just type in Q there. Okay, now here is an important point that I want to make right now. We will talk about follow-up systems in a later video, but for the purpose of this video, I want to make mention that if you are using Sell by Amy, which is a free app that you get as a consultant for 4 months, that app is only going to be as good as the information that you enter here. So my friends, you're going to want to enter in all of their information, okay? Here, after you've entered in all of their information, here's where you can choose to ship directly to your customer or not. Now that is going to charge a shipping charge, or if it's going to come to you and it's going to ship all together as a party, they could get a discount on shipping, and we'll talk about that. But I'm just going to go ahead and say add products to cart. So now I have myself and I have Susie. You would add guests to your party for as many guests as you have collected order for. Now, some fun things to add. We're just going to go in here and pretend like Susie bought a diffuser. She bought herself a couple of diffusers. She really treated herself. So we're going to go in here and we're going to say she bought a couple of diffusers. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to get these party numbers up just so that I can show you for the purpose of the party. Now, as the consultant and as the host, because this is your launch party, so you get to keep this, you are going to earn host credit. So for a party, there are different tiers of host credit, and you can find those tiers in your consultant guide under the party information page. But as soon as you hit $200, you're going to get host credit. So you want to make sure that you're using that. So some things that I recommend that you would use your host credits on would be the things that you would like to get to be able to either make samples, use personally in your home, or be able to either sell or gift to customers in the future. Some great things to have on hand are always things like light bulbs, bars to make samples of, counter clean, your Scentsy soak. Those are all really, really great things to make samples of. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to type in a couple of things. Now, I'm going to use my $28 towards a 6-pack of bars. Now, a 6-pack of bars is $30. You can go ahead and use the $28 that you have towards that and just get it at a discount. It's a great option. So, I want to teach you a little bit of tricks in how you enter things. So if you just type in bars, you'll see that you get options. Okay, this is how you can get your multi-packs. There used to be another code that we'd put in. I don't even have to go through that because this makes it that simple for you. Just type in bars and you can see you have an option of a 3-pack of bars or a 6-pack of bars. Once you add that 6-pack of bars, it's going to bring up this menu and you can choose to look by fragrance category. Or if you know what kind you want, you could just type it in Luna. Okay. So I'm just going to select a bunch of stuff so we can close this one out. Okay. So what am I doing? I have never seen that do that before. Okay. So I'm going to add the bundle right there. They're constantly updating the workstation, by the way. So you always see little changes. Okay. So now you see that I have no host credit left, but I have a $2 in red here. That means I owe $2. Now you also have a half price item. Now with bulbs, it's the same thing. Bulbs can be bought in a multi-pack. So if I type in bulb, I can see that I can get a 3-pack in here. All right, so I'm just going to add that just so that I have some bulbs. And that's going to take half of the cost off. Now, a little hidden party perk that most people don't realize is there, and it's super important for you to know that it's there so that you can always utilize the most stuff for your bang for your buck, is under party summary up here, there is a perpetual party reward. What this is intended for is that if, let's say, Susie booked her own party off of my party, I could gift her a half price item. Okay. But instead, I don't ever want to not use this. So I can use this on any other half off item I want. Now, something to keep in mind, anything over $85, so for example, our diffusers, require 2 half off items, and you cannot use the perpetual party and a single half off to get that item half off. It truly has to be 2 half offs earned. So for this perpetual party, I am just going to go ahead and treat myself to a diffuser, but a deluxe diffuser, because I can get the deluxe diffuser for half off. At least I thought I could. There we go. It's not called a deluxe diffuser in there. See what I mean? Sometimes it's just a matter of playing with it. If you make it more general, sometimes that helps. If not, look up the description of the actual name of the product in your catalog, and that will help you for sure. So this one is under the Fleur Gray diffuser. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get that one for $32.50. Okay. So these are great perks. It's also a really good idea that you make sure that you let your party guests know the kind of perks that are available to them if they host their own party. These half offs and freebies, they really add up. So now, if I was all done entering in my stuff, I would go to checkout. Now, under checkout, it's going to tell me where to ship. I'm going to go ahead and say continue. Now here, I can put in credit card information, okay, to pay for this. Now, your payment options and how you will take payment from your customers is ultimately up to you. I'm just going to give you some tips and tricks. I personally do not like to collect credit card information from my customers if I can help it. You can use things like Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Square. There's a ton of them out there, whatever you feel comfortable with. Most times I will use either PayPal or Venmo. All of the fees that are associated with that are going to be tax deductions for you. And I just like the fact that I then have the information all put into one place. So I'm not having to enter multiple credit cards if it's late at night, it's a busy launch. I don't have to worry about anybody's credit card number being written down wrong, it being declined, any of that. I collect all of the money and then I use my card to be able to do this. Now, that brings me to my next point. I highly, highly suggest that you get yourself a separate account for your Scentsy business. One, it's just smart business. If you're serious about trying to make a go of this and launching a business, it's only right to get a checking account separate for your business. There are many free checking account options. You can look into it at your local bank or your credit union, whatever it is you need to do. But I just really believe in separating church and state. So, what I will do is I will move all of the funds from PayPal or Venmo into that account, and then I use that account to pay for this. So, in that case, I would click all of the options. I would put in my credit card information. And then at the bottom, after all of this is filled in, this becomes a button that you can press and you can hit pay to submit order. Now, if I was submitting separate credit cards, or even my own credit cards separately, you could hit pay different amount, and that would then go ahead and give you the option to pay a separate amount for yourself so that you can break those down. So, those are just important things to note. And as soon as you do that, you will get a confirmation on the other page that will tell you that your order went through. And then you can see the order in order history. Now, one more important thing about the order history, you are going to see it move through different points. So, first, it will show as paid, then it will show as posted, then it'll show as printed, and that's what happens when they're getting ready to ship your order. Finally, it'll show as shipped. And when an order ships, you can then go into the order details, click on the tracking number to see when it's going to be delivered. So I hope that that helps you actually cash in on your launch party and your rewards. Remember, if you were doing this within your first 15 days and it was over $500, you got yourself Shooting Star Award, which we will talk about in the next video, and also free shipping. So it's really important, friends, to look on your workstation, type in shipping tiers, understand at what point customers pay shipping. I can just give you some blanket information, and that is going to be that you're going to have shipping on any order that's on your PWS um, under $200. And it's going to start at $8. It's $8 up into $80. $80 and above, it's 10% up until that $200 mark. Now, the exception, my friends, is if your mama goes on your launch party and spends $200 and it's linked to your launch party, she will have to pay shipping because parties get shipping only once, and that is to the party host and or the consultant, depending on where the party is getting shipped. All shipping on parties is discounted over 20 or $200. That's for the party order. You can find that in your shipping tiers. But any order over $500 will ship free. Now, I always try to make it a goal to get my parties to $500 so that they do ship free, and I can give that to my customers. I can pass that along. But do not hold customer orders simply for free shipping. And if you do, make sure that you communicate that well. All right, friends, I will see you in the next video where we are going to talk all about the awards that you can earn, including that Shooting Star Award. But there are even more quick start awards that you can earn as a brand new consultant. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.